Hi everyone, and welcome to Maths Revision with Jov. Today we'll be solving the problem. The diagram shows a shape made from two congruent triangles. Find its perimeter. As you can see, we have this shape over here. It's got two triangles and it wants the perimeter. So we're going to have a look at and decide which side we actually need to find the length of. So we've got given that this is 10 millimeters, this is 8 millimeters. It looks like we need to find this side and this side, and then this little bit over here. Now how are we going to do that? Okay, so we've already got the 10 there. We've got an 8 here. We know that they are congruent, which means they are mathematically identical. So this is going to be 8 as well, this side, to get plus 8. Now we need to find the hypotenuse over here, h. Okay, so I'll just mark this off for a little bit. So we can say that 8 squared is 8 squared plus 10 squared, because it's the hypotenuse of this 8, 10 triangle here. So h is the square root of 64 plus 100, so 164. So we can add that on now, plus the square root of 164. And then finally, we just need to find this little bit over here. Now, how can we find that, you ask? Well, we need to find, again, the length of the hypotenuse, but we're already given that length. And then we just need to take off what is being covered. So this hypotenuse over here, we know already, is this 164 because it's the same as this one. It's the same as the one we've just found because they're two congruent triangles. The base over here, well, that's just going to be 10, which means that this little section here, I'll call C, is actually equal to the hypotenuse, 164, minus 10. So we can go ahead and add that on. So we've got plus square root of 164 minus 10. I'll go ahead and rub that out as well. So now we're just left with this sum, and that should give us our answer. So we've got a 10 over here and a minus 10 over here. Go ahead and cross them out because they cancel each other. And we're just left with 8 plus 8 plus 2 of these square root 164s. So 16 plus 2 times the square root of 164. You can simplify that if you like. But the question, well, this is from a question, paper 2 question higher, which means it wants us to find it in decimal form because we can use calculators. After putting that into a calculator, we see that this is about 41.6, and then we've got millimeters on the end. And that is our answer. That is the perimeter. We've found everything we need to find, and then we've added them all up. And I hope that helps.